What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jimmy back with another reaction video. Back with another stand-up reaction. This is going to be Dave Chappelle. How old is 15 really? I've actually never ever watched any of like old Dave Chappelle stand-up. So this should be like pretty interesting for first time. But how old is 15 really sounds like a crazy title. So yeah, I don't want to make no assumptions or that. Let's get into this reaction. Before we get to this video though, hit the like button, subscribe, turn notifications on, check out my merch. Link is down in the description below. Social media channels are also down there. Give me a follow if you guys want. Simply Jessica's DMs are open. Let's get into this reaction. I'm trying to stay farther back from the mic because like my laugh is annoying and I know it is. And if I get close, I know it's going to be loud and obnoxious. So let's do it. Let's do this.
All our stars, man. R. Kelly pissed on his victim.
That was random.
I know, it was rough. But I mean, again, I can't even judge R. Kelly. First of all, we don't know if these allegations are true, and not even if they are true. If you want to know how I feel about it honestly, if a man cannot pee on his fans, I don't want to be in show business anymore because that's why I got in the game, baby. I got dreams too.
Okay.
You guys are confusing the issue. While you guys are busy worrying about if R. Kelly even peed on this girl or not, you're not asking yourself the real question that America needs to decide once and for all. And that question is, how old is 15 really? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I'm not saying that a person is as smart as they're going to be at 15. That's not what I'm saying, man. But I am saying 15 to me is old enough to decide whether or not you want to be pissed on. I mean, that's me. If you can't make a decision like that by the time you're 15, then just give up, motherfucker, because life is way harder than that.
You got a point.
I make tougher decisions all the time. If you don't want to get pissed on, just get the fuck out of the way. It's not even a decision. If I start peeing on the front row, they're not going to have to calculate and think, oh, how do I feel about this? Am I okay with it? They just move. You can do that at 15. I could have. I've been 15. When I was 15, I was doing stand-up in nightclubs. I smoked reefer from time to time. Friends were selling crack. I was trying to finger fuck people. I knew what was happening around me to some degree. Getting pissed on was the least of my worries at 15. Trust me.
Least of my worries.
But it keeps coming up. There's a lot of confusion around that age. Anytime 15 comes up, people freak out. Like when that girl, Elizabeth Smart, got kidnapped. Right? Remember in Utah last year, 15-year-old girl Elizabeth Smart was kidnapped, and then they finally found her, and the whole country was relieved. And I was the only one saying, damn, she wasn't that smart after all. Now, because she got kidnapped, that could happen to anybody. I'm not knocking her for that. I'm just saying, if you kidnapped me when I was 15, you gotta take me further than 8 miles away from my house, man. God damn. Can't hold me prisoner around shit I recognize. I'll break away. I'll break away. Fuck off me, nigga. That's my bus stop. I know where I'm at. I'm going home.
I mean, that's true.
She was missing for 6 months, 8 miles away from my house. That's 2 exits, man. That's nothing. And while she was missing, during this half a year that this girl is missing, there's a 7-year-old black girl gets kidnapped in Philadelphia. Nobody knows her name. They might have talked about her 2 or 3 times on the news, but she should have been the top story because she chewed through the ropes and had both of these motherfuckers in jail in 45 minutes flat. 7 years old.
Damn.
I'm not making this up. These 2 crackheads kidnapped her and took her back to the crack house and tied her up. And then they left her. The crackheads, they gotta make moves. Crack, smoke, chocolate to eat. These motherfuckers made moves, they was out.
Crack, smoke, chocolate to eat.
As soon as they left, this little girl got the nibbling. She was kidnapped at 4 o'clock and at home watching herself on the news at 5:30. That shit is crazy. That's a news story. That is a news story. Now, meanwhile, in Utah, 15-year-old Elizabeth Smart's captors left her alone too, and they didn't even tie her up because they're hillbillies. They just bounced. Don't try to escape, bitch, or we'll kill you. Be right back. They leave. And she's 15, sitting in the house by herself. How am I gonna get out of this? Come on, Elizabeth, think. Think, Elizabeth, how am I gonna get out of here? Why don't you just open the fucking door and go outside? Have you thought about that? Do you have a quarter? Do you know your phone number? You're 15, bitch, run. Stop thinking and stop making moves. I know I sound mean, and I know what the people are thinking when I'm saying this. Dave, she is only 15. All right, but that's the discrepancy, because when you talk about a little girl like Elizabeth Smart, then the country feels like 15 is so young and so innocent. On the flip side, here comes 15 again. Now we talking about a 15-year-old black kid in Florida. This black kid accidentally killed his neighbor when he's practicing wrestling moves that he saw on TV. Now, was he a kid? No. They gave him life. They always try our 15-year-olds as adults. The snigger knew what he was doing. It's a goddamn pile driver. If this kid gets on the ropes, there's no stopping him. You'd have to send the Rock to arrest him. And they gave a 15-year-old boy life in jail.
That's crazy.
If you think that it's okay to give him life in jail, then it should be legal to pee on him. That's all I'm saying. You got to make up your mind across the board how old 15 actually is. That's all I'm saying.
The fact that he brought that back.
If somebody comes in here and puts a gun in my head and says, Chappelle, you got a choice to make. You're either going to jail for a month or we'll let you go, but you got to let R. Kelly pee on you. I'm not hesitating. Bring in R. Kelly and tell him to stay away from my ass.
Oh, that's it.
All up.
Oh man. See, I like how like it's not meant to like always be funny with Dave Chappelle. Like sometimes he mixes humor in like with real stuff. Cause like I had no idea about those stories, but like if they're all true, which I'm going to assume they are, that's crazy to think about. That is crazy. Okay, I gotta get that. Like that was funny. Cause like it literally like his stand up is different. Like he makes how can I explain this? It's like he's giving you like real situations and he's like mixing comedy within it, and it makes you like you feel like you shouldn't laugh, but it makes you laugh and it makes you think at the same time. Like that's weird. Like how like not weird, but like crazy how he did that. Like that's I can't even explain it. Like the fact that he took some real stories and mixed the comedy with it, but then also gave like a lesson and like a real like that's crazy. Like that. Okay. Good shit, Dave. Good shit. You have any other suggestions from Dave Chappelle? Let me know. Especially his older stuff. His newer stuff I will get into, but like, I pretty much know most of it. I think. I'm not gonna say most of it. I know some of it. I watched some of his Netflix specials. So yeah. Hit the like button, subscribe, to notifications on. Till next time, you guys. Peace.